Welcome back to the channel for another video on our 05 STI refresh or rebuild. So in the last episode, we got the drive shaft out, a couple other things taken out, re-undercoated the drive shaft tunnel, and refreshed our drive shaft and a few other parts. Now we did end up breaking the sway bar mounts, which I will show you guys again in this video, but my goal in this video is to try to just start replacing a lot of this hardware, since I am going to have to bring the car to a shop so they can weld on some nuts and we can take those bolts out that were stuck in the frame for those sway bar mounts. So my goal is, like I said, just to get all these, a lot of this hardware swapped out and replaced today, so it'll be super easy to take off in the future when we have to do some other maintenance on the car. So yeah, let's just get under the car and let's just start working, and let's see how successful we are at taking some of this hardware off, because like I said, we broke a bunch of stuff in the last video, but let's get to it. Let's go. All right, so in the last episode, if you can see up here, kind of, this is where the sway bar mounts to, and then it goes across the back here. That is obviously completely broken off, so we're gonna get some help on that. Now, and we did break off the lateral link bolt right here. I've tried drilling in, I've tried a bunch of things at this point, so I'm a little bit stumped on that, and obviously it's not going anywhere. But this is what we're going to be trying to swap out today. All of the hardware up here on the front and back side. There is a rubber dust boot on the back side. We have new rubber boots, new everything, to really make this thing look really good. And yeah, we're just going to keep going. I'm going to try to get all the hardware swapped out. We even got the hardware for the trailing arms here. We'll see how easy those are to take off. And then this is our other boo-boo we did. We broke the rear diff temp sensor. We'll get, I already have a new one on the way, but we'll get that swapped out once that arrives. But yeah, let's just start taking some bolts off, and let's see how successful we are. All right, so after that little time lapse, so we ended up rounding off this bolt on the back here. Even before I even tried to loosen it at all, I knew it looked pretty bad. So I already WD-40'd it like 4 or 5 times the past couple days. I heated it up right now, and then I put some force on it and it rounded. So that probably needs to get cut off as well. Now I did get the car ready for the Botox bolt, so I loosened the subframe, and you can see here on the tap how much crud we got out. And this is only my first time going through, so I'm going to get these threads cleaned up, run it through a couple more times, and then we'll get those Botox bolts in. Once we get the bolts in, then we will just remove the subframe bolts altogether, because I'll know it'll be secure, and we will replace it with our brand new hardware. But yeah, let's continue on. Let's get these threads cleaned up. All right, and our first successful part of the video was installed. So it tapped really nice. It just cleaned up the threads, and it went in pretty smooth, and it is completely flush, and it did get very tight. So, I mean, it is bottomed out. And then you can see this is our rounded nut here. So you can see it's a little melted here because I literally heated it up, sprayed it a few times, and then tried to break it loose, and yeah, it is completely rounded. So we will deal with that. later. But yeah, let's get the other bolt in. I might just swap out these two subframe bolts right now with the brand new hardware. But yeah, let's continue on. All right, so let me get you guys caught up real quick. We got the subframe bolts replaced, and you can see they're nice and shiny and new. The middle one there is our Kartboy lockdown, and then brand new subframe bolts and washer. Everything has been coated with anti-seize, so we have no issues with the future. And same thing with the other side as well, all brand new. So next thing we're going to work on is we're going to see if we can get the T-brace out and go from there, I guess, but wish me luck. All right, so we got the outrigger plates out, and these are our next crusty parts that we're going to be refinishing. I mean, the bottom sides don't look bad, but the tops are bad. All the bolts came out relatively easy. That side's just a little bit tougher, just the way that the quick jack is lined up. So let's get these wire wheeled and painted, and we'll get these prepped to go back on. And I'm still trying to figure out how to get this. I think I just need to take these two bolts out in the back for the diff, and I think I can take the whole T-brace and diff out all in one swoop. But while I think about that, I'm going to get these wire wheeled and we'll get these freshened up. All right, so we got a couple more parts taken off. We got the rear diff carrier taken off. Now, if we go underneath the car, you can see everything is basically being held up by our transmission jack there. So we're making some good progress here. So we have all of our broken stuff over here on this side in a pile. And then we have our new painted and ready to go stuff on the pile right here. And you can see just hanging right there, that is our rear diff carrier bracket. So we'll get the bushings and everything put in there. I actually didn't have new hardware for that. So the hardware actually came out pretty good. So I'm just gonna clean them up and we will reuse these as there's like no problem with them, just a little crusty. We'll wire brush them and make them look real nice before we get them put back on. But I think that's where we're going to end it today. We've done a bunch of stuff today. We replaced all of the hardware for the rear subframe. We got the Kartboy Botox bolts put in. We chased those threads, got everything fixed there. And we ended up rounding one bolt on our rear, not trailing arm, our rear lateral link here. So couple wins, couple losses. I mean, as far as the trailing arm goes, I still have an issue with our lateral link bolt that seized in there, that sheared off. So we'll have to deal with that another day. But that's all I got for you guys on this one. Till next time.